Hey guys, and welcome to Marriage Mondays, where we spend Mondays talking about marriage. My name is Kamara.
My name's Amir.
And today we're talking about exploring your past. How deep should you go? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Question of the week.
Are you comfortable with sharing your past?
The most important thing about discussing your past is that you need to know that you don't have to tell your spouse everything, and you don't need to know everything about your spouse.
It's like you don't really want to know everything about your spouse, because it's like, Shaitan's gonna have you think about all that stuff, like,
right.
For the night.
We all have things that we come with into a marriage, and there are just certain things that I'm not gonna tell Kamara, and Kamara's not gonna tell me.
There's just certain things that you're not very proud of, so it's like, why would you share that with your spouse? It's like, even though, it's like, you're not gonna judge your spouse, but at the same time, you're not gonna look at them the same way.
Oh yeah. No matter what they say, but like, oh babe, if you tell me this, it doesn't matter. I don't care what the answer is. I love you. That's not true,
I mean, you do love them, but you're not going to look at them the same way.
You got to figure that out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, it's kind of common sense, Like,
yeah, like certain things you just...
Yeah, I mean, like, your friends have told you things about them and their past that whenever you see them, you're like, man, like, can't believe that, like, I can't believe that guy,
Okay.
All right.
I clap in every video. I don't know why. Okay. Even my own videos. So one of the things you have to do is avoid tempting your spouse to ask questions that you're not really comfortable answering. Not just your spouse, but like when you're in a communicationship. Remember, like one video we talked about questions to ask when you're in a communicationship.
Right.
This is kind of like questions to avoid when you're in a communicationship.
Exactly.
So like, if you're not ready to discuss a certain event in your past history, don't like dabble into the hints. Like, don't feed a person a little bit, but not give them the whole plate. Like,
right,
give them the whole plate or nothing.
Right. People get hungry, when you give them a cracker in Ramadan, they want more. 1 day, no, two dates, brother. 2 dates, brother, please.
5 dates.
So,
5 dates.
Yeah, try not to ask them, or like try not to lead them on to certain things that you're not going to talk to them about anyways.
Oh yeah, and then it's like, if you do lead them on and you're not ready to talk about it, then that allows for their imagination to probably assume the worst.
Yeah, and if they bring up if someone else brings up a subject about their past that they're kind of they want to talk about, then you can ask questions about that. But if they kind of back off and they don't want to talk too much about it, don't be pushy, and just accept what they told you,
continue.
And continue on with your life.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Oof.
Right?
Amir would always say that.
It's pretty deep, but it's really serious. Like, you don't want to learn something about your spouse that you knew would hurt you and that you knew you didn't really need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, because then, like, then you just think about it. That's the main thing. Is like asking questions you don't want the answer to. You just start thinking about it all the time.
You love your spouse. You want to be with your spouse, and you want to have a happy relationship. So why put unnecessary boundaries in between you and your spouse?
Yeah, that's gonna put like an awkward wall.
Right.
One of the things that I wanted to mention. I keep clapping. Why do I keep clapping? Come on, stop. It was in my head, babe, and then I totally forgot. Let me think. Oh, when you want to know something, like I mentioned before, kind of like questions that you don't ask in a communicationship, I wanted to mention that there are questions that you should know, and it's like, you just need to make sure you're phrasing your stuff in a current time, like currently. So it's like, if
you get currently infected with HIV? Are you currently going to give me syphilis?
Do you currently have children?
Are you currently a drug dealer?
That's a good one.
Are you currently married to someone?
Ooh, that's a great one. Are you currently married to someone? Because you want to know that.
You want to stay away from questions that are between your spouse or the partner and the love, right?
Communicationshipper.
No.
A communicationshipper.
Yeah. So like if they're if they watch pornography or something like that, you don't want to just be asking them like, hey, do you watch porn? Like,
but at the same time,
it
though,
doesn't affect you.
It does.
How?
It does. Because when a person watches pornography, they, one, have this unrealistic expectation of what a love life is supposed to be.
Not necessarily.
Yes. There are numerous studies about the mental effects that pornography has on people.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like...
Not only that, they become extremely aggressive, dehumanizing, all the stuff. They mix, like, you know what? There's a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, whole bunch of stuff. Porno is bad. It is bad.
Alright, so
it messes up the love life.
Stay away from pornography. We all should do that. But what I'm saying is, you know, things that are between them. Like, have you stolen in the past? Have you cheated in the past? Things like that, you know. Those are things that they should have repented for, and that are between them and God. So you should stay away from those type of questions. You know, stay away from questions about their family's past, right? Certain things about their family they don't want to talk and discuss to you about. You just walked in the door. Like, you're barely a family member, regardless of your situation.
Barely.
You know,
yeah,
even if you've been married for like 5-4 years.
His family group chat. Like, I just made that.
Even if you've been married for 5 years, it's like, I've been with my family for 20 years. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't gotta tell you stuff about my family.
Yeah, you really need to know that.
So things like that. You know, stay away from things like that unless they want to talk and discuss. If something comes up, they're caught up in their feelings and they want to tell you about their life, their family history, blah blah blah. You know, sit there and listen. But, you know, family's a touchy topic.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, hey, so was your dad a pimp? Like, that's like, why would you bring that up?
So the bottom line to all of these things is that you only need to know what really affects you.
Certain things don't affect you, and certain things do affect you.
Yeah.
Like things we talked about in this video. Some of them don't affect you. You don't need to talk about it.
Some of them do.
Some of them do.
Yeah, man. Sick.
Stop. Say alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh my God.